Hey, this is Matt once again. Welcome back to another video. This is another paid request, this time from Alex. Thank you so much for that. And for those interested in requesting any type of videos or topics, reviews, re-reviews, what have you, feel free to send it either directly to my PayPal or join my Patreon. Both links are down below in the info box. And this is for the 2002 film Tattoo, which I had not heard of this film before. It's directed by Robert Schrenke, which, weirdly enough, he went on to do Flight Plan with Jodie Foster, R.I.P.D. with Ryan Reynolds, and Red with Bruce Willis and Morgan Freeman. Very strange filmography. I mean, I like Red with Bruce Willis. The others, not so much. So I believe this was his first film, or at least one of his first films. Pretty much this is a German version of Seven. You have a younger cop and an older cop, and they're having this investigation of these grisly crimes of this psycho. This time, this person is taking the flesh off of victims who have specific tattoos on them, because you could sell them, I guess, on the black market for these traders and these collectors who are especially wanting these specific Japanese tattoos. The younger guy is a rookie cop that when we first meet him, he's in a rave and there's a police raid and he barely escapes. But then the older cop finds him and says, hey, you know what? I got evidence that could really fuck your day up. And this is like, you haven't even had a first day yet on the job. But you work on my department, we'll get that taken care of. While the grizzled cop, he has a history of his wife died in a hit and run, his daughter's a runaway. At first he says he's looking for his friend's daughter, but you realize it's his daughter. And ultimately he has the young guy with him because, you know, you're in the rave circuit. If you see my daughter, let me know. So while that's going on, again, they're on this investigation where they're trying to figure out who's killing these people, and they stand with tattoos, all that jazz. And the director doesn't do a bad job establishing a mood. I mean, from the get-go, the way the film is lit, you see this woman kind of hobbling on the street, and you see that her back has been skinned. She's hobbling. She's trying to just find help. And out of the blue, she gets hit by a bus. And then the camera pans, and you see the bus has crashed into other vehicles. And you get a very stellar explosion shot from up above. Very nicely done. Maybe someone looked at that and go, hey, maybe this guy can shoot action films. Like later on with Red and Sally, R.I.P.D. And the acting, I have no issues with the acting. You know, I did watch this with subtitles. It is a foreign film, in German film. I mean, if you've seen Seven and those type of films, there's nothing, I mean, it'll be familiar. You know, that gloomy mood. I would put Seven above this. There's another film that came out before this that I would put above it. It was called Resurrection, which actually, I have it here somewhere. Yeah, I have it here. It was released by, I want to say, Vinegar Syndrome. It's a film with Christopher Lambert and Leland Orser, who is also in the movie Seven. And actually, it might be over there. It's a film where, you know, like Seven, you got these two cops chasing a killer. Only in that one, the killer is getting body parts to recreate the body of Jesus Christ. And that one I just say I liked a lot more. That one felt there's a bit more going on in terms of action, in terms of the case having a forward momentum, and definitely I thought much more of a satisfying finale and payoff compared to this. So Resurrection, that was 99, give or take. That one I enjoyed a lot more than this. Oh no, it's right there. See if I can get it without making stuff fall. Here you go. Here, Resurrection. Which the when it came out, it had this cover with Christopher Lambert from Highlander and the '90s Mortal Kombat film, and then with the Vinegar Syndrome, you had this cover as well. Again, underrated movie. And it's from Russell Mulcahy, who had directed Highlander, among other films. Yeah, that's right. David Cronenberg has like a little cameo in this too. But anyway, back to this. So there are some nice effects of grisly aftermath. Whether it be when they find out that the victim who's hobbling in the street and burned up because of the explosion, she had a finger in her stomach because I guess she had bitten the assailant's finger off and swallowed it. And then they're able to find the guy's place, and while there they find, the skin with the tattoos on it. They also find corpses in the backyard. There's definitely some nice effects of a grisly aftermath. At one other point, they're trying to find the guy, and they find this corpse in the bathtub, and there's a piece of a tattooed skin on the doorway. But like I said, you watch this, it does remind you quite a bit of Seven, only just not nearly as effective because I don't mind the acting in this, but I thought the acting was much more stronger in Seven. I thought Fincher had a bit more handle on the pacing in the film. Because this one I thought kind of meandered in the middle act. Because what happens is they're on the case. Spoilers from here on, spoilers. Like I say, they find the girl in the bathtub dead. The rookie sees the guy watching. He runs after the guy. Pulls a gun on him. The guy freezes his rookie cop, so the assailant walks up, grabs a gun, and blows his own head off. So then the rookie cop, there has to be an investigation as to what happened, so he's on suspension for a while. And a good chunk of that, he's away from the partner, so kind of whatever bond, whatever the case they might have had, kind of gets squandered a bit. Because pretty much now it's the guy kind of doing his own case, his own leads, his own thing. Either look into this junkie who's had a piece of his body cut off because he sells it for smack as for tattoos. It had a tattoo on it. And that there's this collector's black market. At one point he does find the older detective's daughter, but then lets her go. There's also a relationship. He kind of starts with this lady, this art gallery lady, which I thought came out of nowhere. I didn't think there was really much to lead them into fucking. Especially when the guy seemed like he had a girlfriend, who I thought was the DJ at the rave earlier. But I swear it felt like she kind of disappeared, and then maybe there was something that I missed. I apologize if it was. But then, like, him, this is art gallery, I just didn't buy it. I didn't see why this even became a thing. Other than plot, which I'll get to that later. But I just didn't buy, him falling with this girl and then getting in bed. I just didn't buy into that. Because I didn't think there was much time to really develop that. There wasn't much time to really have that built up to be somewhat believable. I could believe why she did it when you kind of find out certain things. But him, I'm like, you got this, whatever. He's a rookie, he's stupid, he's horny. I guess that's the reason. Okay. Never mind then. I guess it's perfectly acceptable then. And but that's the thing though. It's like he's so stupid about certain things, but yet he's the guy that really get into. Oh yeah, this has something to do with Japanese tattoos. He's the only one figuring this out, and he. It was also convenient that he happened to be in the right bathroom stall in the right place. That this guy got a piece of his skin off. This rookie cop was at the right place at the right time at the right moment. With this right guy was on the bathroom floor of this whatever the hell the place was, Subway, whatever, who had a piece of his skin off because of the tattoo. How lucky can you get? How convenient can you get? And that leads him into looking at this lawyer and traders, collectors, and such. And then they said that the investigation kind of squandered because the partners were separated, and this guy is now just from convenience and luck finding this stuff. There's really no other murder victims they're finding as of yet. So, spoilers again. The rookie goes back to the grizzled cop, tells a bit of what he found out. Okay, fine. They look into this lawyer, trying to find out more about these traders collectors. Nice imagery of the guy's art, which is all these pieces of skin with tattoos on it. Definitely a grisly visual image. And so at one point they're going to talk with the art gallery lady, who our rookie cop has this infatuation for. And they get a package, and they open it up, and it's a wallet made out of skin. Which, this was such a complete ripoff of Seven. I'm like, I mean, not word for word, toe to toe, sure, but a killer sends a package, and you open the package. It's not a head. What's in the box? What's in the box? It's, okay, a wallet made out of skin. I like the effects of it, very grisly. But the younger guy recognizes the tattoo on it and has to tell the guy, that's your daughter. Because when the younger guy saw the girl, someone was watching them. You could tell by the vibe of it, the way certain scenes were shot, certain angles that were shot, as if someone was watching them, and they were. So he's got to tell the thing about, I found her, I didn't tell you, that's your daughter. The old grizzle cop, kind of out of it. There's a note to go to this place. There's a suitcase. You get the idea that the daughter is in the suitcase, so the cop goes in, takes his gun, and blows his brains out. The rookie cop finds out. Pretty much, he's going to set up this thing where this art gallery lady, we're going to use you as bait, we're going to do this and that, and everything fucks up because this rookie guy just comes. I guess makes sense. He's a rookie. He's just the biggest fucking idiot ever. The he has some people out there. He's got some earpieces. One guy looks like gets shot and killed. It was the wrong guy. The girl that's used as bait gets away. And literally this other guy has to explain this dumb fuck rookie cop, hey, listen, you fuck stick. The art gallery lady made a fool out of you. She's the one who did it. You're too fucking stupid to breathe, let alone to hold this job. Imagine her as Sharon fucking Stone from Basic Instinct. You dumb fuck. She used you. Like a cum rag. Your pecker got in the way. He didn't say all that, but he should have. So this rookie guy was the dumbest of dumb fuck rookie cops I've ever seen in movies in a long time. He goes to the lawyer guy and threatens where is she and burns down. He's like, he's trying, but he's like, listen, I don't know, and no matter what you do, I'm not gonna know. And great, he burned the skin up. Meanwhile, the girl got away. She's smoking a cigarette. She looks at the waiter, likes the waiter's tattoo, and the movie ends. So the killer got away. The finale is just the rookie cop fucking up over and over and over again. 7 ended with a nice punch, exclamation point. What's in the box? Finds out, boom, punch. Morgan Freeman has some nice words to say. End the movie. Feels like you end on a high note. Resurrection, much more accomplishment, much more commendable cops who know a little bit more what they're doing. And if you're like me, you like those type of more happier endings. This is more up your alley. This, the grizzled cop, instead of being gunno and it's like, I'm gonna find who the fuck did it, shoots himself. The rookie cop, instead of thinking, he doesn't figure it out on his own. I mean, I guess he's a rookie cop, what do you expect, but just complete utter dumb fuck. And your pecker got in the way. I guess if you're a diehard fan of any movie that's like 7, you could give this a look. Some of the grisly moments of the tattoo skin aftermath. It does have a gloomy mood. I thought the opening scene was the most effective bit in the movie. I didn't mind like the first 20 minutes, but like I said, the middle kind of squandered with separating them, and then the rookie, just by luck and chance, finding like the guy's daughter, and then doing nothing about it, and then find this junkie guy, and then whatever. But being too stupid to figure the rest out. There's not a lot of action or chases. Even 7 kind of knew to put that in there. I wouldn't say they're wall-to-wall chases, but like you have a little foot chase here. So I guess, I mean, there wasn't a ton of action in there. I don't know, to be truthful. I just think of that foot chase from being shot in the hallway. That felt a bit more visceral and a bit more adamantly directed by David Fincher compared to this. I would say I wasn't a fan of the movie. It just made me go, I'd just rather watch 7 or rather watch this movie. So I wasn't a fan. I don't even know what this gets on IMDb. I would have to look it up. Let's go back to talk about Resurrection again. For those who've never seen this is the plot on the back. Jaded homicide detective John Prudhomme has been put on the case of a ruthless killer who is hunting the city of Chicago, leaving a trail of horribly mutilated and dismembered corpses, all which are missing at least one body part, along with a perversely ironic biblical quote. After the unexpected arrival of a neurotic FBI agent named Hollingsworth, who believes he might know the identity of the assailant, the two men join forces to catch a cunning psychopath who all too conveniently seems to be a step ahead. Hybrid of 90s cop action, does this came out in 99, murder mystery, and gruesome slasher. And yeah, it was never released on Blu-ray before. So yeah, I'm looking to see what the ratings on this is. Just kind of curious. I don't need to, I mean, technically, but I'm just curious. Sorry about this. And it was really exciting. But I just. Yeah, it's not just 6.3 unsettling, thrilling, and scary. I disagree with that. I don't see. If you've seen Seven and other, there's nothing really that unsettling about this. I mean, like I said, the tattoo theme's a little bit different, unique. Not only the opening, I would say the box, if you disregard the connect, make you think of Seven. The wallet made of skin, and then you kind of know what's going on before the characters do, and that kind of sinking feeling. I'll give you that. Yeah, Germans answered to Seven. Well, I agree with this guy. I mean, I give it less than a 5 out of 10, but JHS39, June 2003. Sickly shot. Yeah, I agree. Serial killer genre will likely. Audience familiar with the serial killer genre will likely find Tattoo very predictable, and the script takes a few annoying shortcuts. Yeah, that's true. The police never knew to treat her as a suspect or even bother to check out her story about the death of a famous tattoo artist in New York until the very end of the movie. Borrows heavily from films like Seven, which managed to not telegraph his surprise endings in the first 20 minutes and not make his protagonist cop look like a complete idiot for failing to figure out who the real murderer was. Watchable enough example of the genre if you're in the mood for a serial killer movie, just don't expect too much. I would say that one's a bit more on the mark. I like this one too. As a whole, I would not recommend this film. I wish they would have kept both protagonists in the center of the story. Yeah, because the other character kind of got sidelined for a good chunk of it. Especially when pretty important piece happens to him later on. So, like I said, the acting's not the problem. I think the actors did their jobs fairly well. The atmosphere's not the problem. Like I said, it doesn't evoke that style of Seven and those type of movies, serial killer movies. The motif of, I guess maybe there are other films that dealt with the tattooed skin, but not too common compared to other serial killer motifs, film wise. But again, it's one of those things where I'm just so frustrated by how fucking dumb the lead guy was, and why he's so gung about this fucking bitch, and want to be Basic Instinct, and the things I mentioned before. So that said, thanks for watching. Take care. We'll see you guys later. Bye bye.